What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy OG Lee, and we back in this thing with another video. Today I'm gonna talk to y'all about the expenses that come with running the Turo empire, right? So I've been doing Turo for about the last year and a half now. I have 8 vehicles on the platform, so I'm very well versed in the expenses that come with running the Turo business. And this is the type of video that I wish I had when I first started it, so I'm making it for y'all today. So let's just get straight into it, to all the expenses that come with running your business. So number one, if you're not paying for your cars cash, gonna be your finance payments on your vehicles, right? So very, very, very crucial is having good credit if you're planning on buying cars with credit. And on top of that, you want to make sure you're finding the best deals as far as vehicles priced under market. As well as on top of that, you want to make sure you're not taking any loan any bank gives you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to just go with the first loan you get, trying to find the best interest rates. You can also go shop your rates yourself before you go into the dealership, right? You can check with different banks that you may be associated with or have done business with in the past. The bank that you personally bank with, they might offer loans and things of that nature, because when you're dealing with these car dealerships, what you'll find out is they might add a percentage point or two just so that they're able to make extra money off those finance charges, right? So biggest benefit I say is if you're able to find financing yourself through a bank or credit union, and coming straight to the dealership with that approval and getting everything sorted out, and then having that bank or credit union cut you the check, and then you just taking that straight up there to the dealership when you're ready to make that purchase, right? So that's gonna be your first major key. Just understanding your credit. Make sure that you have good credit if you are planning on financing cars in the future. It's definitely part of the ways that I scale up my business. Personally, I know everybody doesn't do theirs their way. They like to be debt free, cash flowing. But I believe in OPC. I'm using other people's cash to run on my own always. So that's how I started getting money from the get go, taking a cash advance loan off a credit card. Like, if you ain't got it and somebody else do, and I can take that and go make something with it and give it back to y'all, why wouldn't I do that, right? So, I mean, but with that in mind, you have to understand all the ins and outs of whatever you're doing. It's a lot of risk that comes involved with using OPC if you don't know what you're doing, right? So, and for y'all that don't know, OPC is other people's cash, correct? And by other people, in this instance, I'm talking about the bank, right? So yeah, car notes, those are definitely going to be a major expense, probably one of your biggest if you are financing a vehicle, right? It's probably going to be your biggest monthly expense. Next, after that, all cars got to have insurance, right? So what I would recommend is, if this is your personal vehicle and you still drive it when you're not renting out on the platform, I would recommend getting full coverage. Now, if this is a vehicle that you're strictly using for Turo, and you rarely would drive the vehicle, you only drive it to and from pickup and drop off locations and things of that nature, I would actually recommend just getting you a liability only insurance. You don't have to have full coverage rented out on Turo, because it's covered by travelers through Turo once it's on platform, right? So this is just your insurance from when you're personally driving the vehicle. So I would recommend just getting liability only if it's not a vehicle that you drive often or plan to drive in the future often, right? My first vehicle I started out with, I was driving it myself personally, so I got full coverage on it. On top of that, had a reckless driving on my driving record, as well as an accident. So my insurance was sky high through the roof. Just being quite frank and honest, that shit pissed me off bad as hell when I found out about it. But either way, your insurance cost shouldn't be as high as mine, to say the least, if you got a good driving record. Additionally, what I learned about through shopping through all these different insurance plans, if you can get multiple vehicles on one insurance plans, they usually provide you with some discounts. So if you have any parents or loved ones, siblings, anything where y'all can team up and put that insurance plan on together. I'm not sure if you can do it with your siblings. I know you can do it with your parents though. But anyway, y'all can team up and get those insurance plans on there together, where you can have a multi-car discount. That usually helps out a lot with cutting the price down, right? So I just recommend shopping literally like every insurance company you can think of. Once again, you don't have to let them know you're using your vehicle for car sharing because it's not covered by them when it's, um, or it doesn't have to be covered by them when it's out on the Turo trip. It's being covered by a whole different insurance platform. So I don't even let them know I'm using it for car sharing if I'm just being honest because it has nothing to do with them and it's none of their business. Uh, so yeah, on top of that, because for instance, bringing this up, I had a vehicle total before, and yeah, my personal insurance did not get involved in all. They weren't contacted. They weren't reached out to. Um, Turo handled everything. They provided me with um a payout lump sum directly to my bank that was I was financing the car through, and everything went smoothly. The process did take mighty long. It took about a month, but everything went well. So yeah, make sure you just know your insurance details. Shop with all providers. It's just gonna be your best bet. Honestly, I recommend trying out everybody, just seeing what offers they can give you. It's very time consuming, but it's worth it if it's gonna save you money every month, right? Next up, we got cleaning supplies and detailing stuff. Here I don't have many major expenses because luckily my local car wash here, they messed with me, to say the least. I only have one sticker that I purchased for a monthly car wash, but I'm able to take it and I just sit it on the dashboard and using it in all of my vehicles, right? You're supposed to actually stick that thing on your windshield, um, so you don't do what I do, but I actually know the manager at that car wash and they like me. So open your mouth, have conversations with people. You never know. Some might work out for you, but just by doing that one thing alone, I just pay $40 a month for that one membership when I could be paying 40 times 8. So you do the math on that. That's what, $320 a month? Yeah, no. Yeah, so um yeah, open your mouth. I don't necessarily recommend getting a car wash membership for all your vehicles. Personally, before I got the car wash membership, I was actually just going to the self-serve car wash where you put in like $1, $2. You use the water hose and the foam brush and get to it. I mean, it felt like that was the cheapest, most cost efficient method for me to get my vehicles clean because I didn't have a place at my property here where I'm able to wash my vehicles myself. So I had to go that route, right? Um, so yeah, I definitely recommend that as an alternative solution than paying $7, $8 going to the car wash all the time, and I can spend $2 and just go to that one, right? Self serve, do a little handwork, get it knocked out. Next up, we got maintenance and repairs. So that's gonna be tires, oil changes. Those are gonna be your main two recurring expenses between those tires and oil changes. Um, your cooling exchanges and tire rotations. Discount Tire does tire rotations for free. Heads up on that. They also top off your tires for free if you just need to get some air put in them. So if I ever need my tires rotated, I go to Discount Tire. If I ever need some air put in them, I go to Discount Tire. If I ever need them patched, just a regular patch, you can take them there as well. But you can also go to your mom and dad rim and tire shops because Discount Tires have rules about what can be replaced and what can't be fixed and things of that nature. I know I had a rim that was broke. Discount Tire doesn't fix those kind of things, but I had a local rim and tire shop here that they actually repaired my cracked rim for me. And that saved me money in the long run compared to having to buy a whole new rim. In the future, I did end up having to buy all new rims for the vehicle, but just knowing those different services, I was able to prolong that process though by able to getting that rim fixed originally, right? So just having money saved for things like that, like I was saying, getting all those rims and tires replaced. That's gonna be another major thing. Just saving money for major any expense that you never may know might come up. I ended up losing the key to one of my vehicles, and it was a Mercedes. $1,000 to get the key replaced because I didn't have a spare, and so they had to program a brand new key. That's $1,000 apparently. So yeah, you gotta have money saved for random expenses. My Subaru randomly just shut down one day on the gas and the gear shift locked up. and I was able to get it back. I'm not sure exactly what caused it, what the issue was. But anyway, $700 to get it fixed. And so yeah, you gotta have money saved whenever these random issues come up. Do understand that sometimes these issues can eliminate a whole month worth of profits, right? But that's called business. That's what you have to understand when you're running a business, when you're doing something like Turo, when you're doing any type of entrepreneurial ventures. Things happen, especially when you're in a business like this with cars. You know things are gonna happen. Just be prepared for it. Be saving money every single month when you're profiting very well. Save money. Don't spend it on random stuff. Don't always reinvest all your money. Literally have something just a nest egg to save for a rainy day per se. As they like to say, for just your personal finances, have 3 months of emergency funds just saved up, right? So if you got cars financed and things of that nature, just save you up 3 months worth of payments for each vehicle that you got financed. On top of that, save you up money for those random expenses when they come up, right? You don't have to spend all this profit once you're coming in. You want to make sure that you're leveraging yourself so that you're able to continue to scale your business if you prefer to do that, or if you just want some side income, get you one vehicle you can run here and there. Hey, you know. But outside of that, it's not too many more expenses. This video is getting very long. But I'll go and run through these real quick. Outside of that, those are going to be mainly all of your recurring expenses that we just spoke on. Oil changes, tires. You do have your bouncy. Well, I use bouncy, so that's going to be my recurring expense for my trackers. It's only $8 a month, but tracker itself is like $50 or $100, or $100 actually. I think it's like 70 or 60 or something with the Turo discount on the first two, something like that. But anyways, realistically, with these numbers, with the amount of monthly expenses, and depending on if you finance your car or not, let's say with a finance car and including all these reoccurring expenses and saving a little money, if you got your car bringing in $1,100 a month, you probably can pocket at least $400 to $500 with everything else. Like I said, having money saved for any random expenses, that's like $102 per month saved for that. Having money for your car note, that's gonna be probably around $300, $340, depending on what your credit's like. Your insurance, about $100 a month. So looking at about $500-$600 to cover having a little money saved every month for oil changes and random expenses coming up, as well as money for your random expenses that come up, things of that nature, right? So in the long run, you could look at yourself making probably about a 30% to 40% profit margin in this business. I know that's not the greatest. I know it's different industries where you can sell products and you're making like 90% profit margin and 60%. But this is a semi-passive business. You don't have to do much work to make that 30 to 40% profit margin. So with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to let you know a lot more about the expenses that come with the Turo business. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about what you want to see or anything that you heard in this video, let me know down below. I'm OG Lee. I make entrepreneurial content here on YouTube, and I'm a Turo host here in Memphis. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. We'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.